We're gonna talk about why on social media you cannot find any useful information. This is completely new information for myself too. Um, when I was searching some information on YouTube about any health, anything related to health, how to better be in anything, it doesn't matter what exactly. What I found out, I don't see any useful information at all. It's recommendation mostly junk, some junk videos. Uh, and I read one book which actually explained it a lot why you cannot find any useful information. And today I'm going to teach you how you can navigate that one. We cannot fight social media. And frustration doesn't work actually. You'll get frustrated, but again, you don't have useful information. For example, you have any disease, condition, medical condition. You try to find something on YouTube how to navigate that challenge, and you need to really dig. Let's say you type something on search box. You go first page. Mostly first page will be completely useless. What you need to pay attention. Let's say it's recommending some channel. How many views it has, I don't think so when you search something. Let me do actually because I don't recall. Let's say I'll search something. What kind of disease? Let me do diabetes. And I want to see diabetic disease. Okay. 4 million views. Then 126 views. 16K views. Okay. What it doesn't say here, how many subscribers that channel has. And this is what it's actually matter, how many. What I found out that if you have a lot of views, and for example, a lot of views, you see clickbait thumbnail, most likely you won't get a lot of information from that videos. Because at least I know 3 channels about getting health. I'll say 4. Another one is too complicated actually for average person. And I found such channel accidentally because I was keep scrolling what else YouTube recommend for my specific topic, or you more. Let's say you keep researching the same term. Eventually, that channel, which is not popular, so they usually have around 400K subscribers, and even if you go and see how many views they have per video, it's very low. Maybe 400 views, 500 views. So such channels do not do not go to recommendation for some specific reason, because there is a conflict of interest between social media and between us or regular viewers. So if you think about what's the motivation on social media and what is your motivation, you will understand that there is no match. There is no match. Because any social media wants you to stay on their website as long as you can. If you, let's say, search something like educational video, you search and you find something right away. You watch that 15 minutes video and you're gone from their platform. Of course, that's not their best interest for you to find that information. So if you're interested what kind of really useful channels I found, let me know. I'm not gonna tell you. No, because I want you to watch that video, my video. Even my channel, it doesn't get any traction on YouTube. Actually, it doesn't recommend. And I have another 2 channels, by the way. Overall, I have 3 different channels. I started at first with gardening channel, which actually grows much better. You don't need to put a lot of effort on growing the channel. You just keep posting, and it's quite easy actually. That's the most easy channel anyone can do, because when I have time, I just have shorts every single day on that channel, except Saturday and Sunday. I don't post anything because I don't know where exactly people will be there. And shorts have very limited lifespan. They die within 7-8 hours. And then it's just buried somewhere. It's like go to archive, if you're familiar with that term, what is archiving meaning. And then they basically no pop up. Videos actually takes much longer. It can be live from my observation 48 hours. I think that's maximum. After that, even if you had some views, it go almost down, almost to zero. And in order to catch people attention, you will see a lot of promotion of short videos, because you watch something, you like it, you get instant reward, it's cheap dopamine, you go to next one, you keep switching, looking, watching that shorts. If you want to stop that loop, you need to work on your self-discipline, self-control. Can be hard, but if you watch them just for entertainment, keep watching. Nothing wrong with you. You're happy? That's fine. I don't do that, of course. I try to consume only educational videos. It's quite difficult to find them. And when, let's say, you search something, you see like clickbait thumbnails, a lot of views, maybe people clicked. And if you see like a lot of views, that doesn't mean people really watch that video. It just means someone clicked on that video and that person watched for 30 seconds. That doesn't mean a lot of people consumed that content. That's the difference between. Hello. I don't know if I have sounds actually. I'm gonna test actually on my phone. Let's see. That's interesting. I don't have any notifications that I went live. That's interesting, actually. Yeah, I see it. Let's see. Hello? Okay, I have sound, which is good. Okay, it works actually. That's interesting. Oh, yeah. I see that one person is watching. That's me. From my account. So even so, health professional, if they know a lot of information, if they don't have a good producer, so basically their videos, whenever they do upload, doesn't get any traction. And I see a lot of them, a lot of health professionals, for example, cannot get even 1,000 subscribers. Even they have really valuable information and they post very good videos. For example, Canadian psychologist Caroline Buzenka, she barely get any traction on YouTube. And it's really disappointing. What you can do, if you find any good channel, it doesn't matter how many subscribers that channel has, you recommend to your friends and so far. So spread that information, because people won't find that YouTube channel, because in order to your video get promoted, it needs to be on specific topic, popular topic. And if it's not that topic, it won't show up. Then you need clickbait thumbnails. You need to have clickbait, maybe title on your video. So everything needs to be clickbait, so people will click on your video and watch them. And another case, I'm thinking even if that health professional will do that, all this clickbait stuff, maybe they won't get a lot of traction. Now think about this is again conflict of interest. Now, who wants you to be happy and healthy? Who is it? Is it social media? Is it government? Is it your employee? Not really. Employee? Your employer? Maybe they say that, but that's not their best interest. You should die. No, but show up on your work. I remember my dad said it was a joke. There is only one reason why you do not show up on your work. You died, but you're supposed to be dying. Your head's supposed to be laying on the ground towards your job. So you went to your job, but you didn't reach your office because you died. That's a joke. Yeah. If it feels like a joke. For some people, maybe it doesn't feel like a joke. So if you think about conflict of interest, maybe your spouse, your relatives, your friends, I'm not sure, it depends what kind of friends you have. Your kiddo wants you to be healthy and happy and stop that social media addiction, but the rest, they want you to be addicted. So how are you going to fight that? Do you have any solution? There are apparently there are some channels popular. I just look at one YouTube creator, and he helps to promote different channel. And he said, like, that guy, he tries to, like, I don't know what he does actually. I haven't looked at it. He has a lot of subscriber, but he's not doctor. I don't know what kind of value he provides to viewer. Maybe not much, because he looks like a hero, but he won't give you like specific advice how you stop be addicted to anything. That's useful advice will come from health professional or anyone who already done it and more educated way. I personally don't have addiction to social media, so but it doesn't matter what kind of addiction. It's the same structure what you should do. Now I want to cover one specific topic. So someone might be noticed that my channel has very different video topics. I have dieting, relaxation, nature, and all sorts of stuff. And some people might think that, what the heck is that? Some people even unsubscribed from my channel, which is kind of noticeable, because if you have like a very little subscribers, if one subscriber deleted from your channel, you see that numbers go down. It's very visible. Keep in mind that one. Because it's very difficult to get any traction right now for any YouTube channel. At first, I thought somatic exercises a solution for everything. No, I change my mind. It's no solution for any of your issues. Unfortunately, for example, our current medicine, it's like solution. You have endocrinologists, you have gastroenterologists, and they look at human as different pieces, but it doesn't work that way. For example, let's talk about Ozempic. Why it took so long to get such drugs? Because if you take like dopamine, you take noradrenaline, you can just go and adjust it because apparently the same neuron involved in different areas on our body. It's not easy because once they alter that hormone, it impacts something else completely not related. That's the reason it's so complicated. So looks like our brain try to reuse resources. So the same dopamine works even for searching food. You know that, Arfit? I have channel about picky eaters, but I found out like Arfit, they have low dopamine. Eventually, they stop searching food. They don't have any rewards from searching food and eating food. And eventually, if no intervention, they just go into starvation and die because not enough nutrition. So dopamine is not only about looking at social media and consuming all kind of stuff. So what people need to do besides somatic exercises? Yes, you have trauma on your body, and let's say you think once you release that trauma, you will be a healthy person. No way. Apparently, no. Even if some maybe will recommend that, yeah, right now you will find again it's a very narrow area. So you have professional who works to release your trauma, and you still, for example, feel terrible. Maybe you did have some improvement, but you don't, because you need to address your nutrition. So most people, traumatized people, and even regular people do not eat what they need to eat for body in order to so your body will produce all needed hormones. Apparently, not enough protein intake impacts hormone production. When your hormone production is very low, how you can get better feeling? That's not possible. Apparently, that's how I learned it accidentally from watching YouTube about ARFID. That people with ARFID, they don't get enough protein intake, then their hormone production goes down, including dopamine, and eventually they just declining. They declining without intervention. Then, let's say you live in an apartment, in a building, in a big city. You go outside, you just see concrete sidewalk, not many trees. For example, if you go to like walk around San Francisco, that downtown in San Francisco, it's not very green. It's mostly concrete, actually. So apparently, that's matter. So you live in a city, you don't see much nature. For example, you go to work, driving on your car, public transport. It doesn't matter actually how you get there, because you're very far from nature. Sitting in a car, sitting in public transportation, again, you're very far from nature. Okay, you went to office, you work 8 hours, then you go back. Then you reach home, you go on your couch, get your dinner, let's say watch TV, consume a lot of YouTube videos, doesn't matter actually. And then you release your trauma. But I want to surprise, if you won't get full benefits. Apparently, our brain wired to be in nature. So you need to be in nature. You need to have a walk in green neighborhood. If you cannot get in a park, you should be walking in green neighborhood, not in concrete neighborhood. Of course, if you live in a desert like Arizona, you might not have a choice. I don't know if there is any greener park. You probably need to find that one. So you need to walk on that green neighborhood for 15 minutes. And you need to remove anything on your ears. You shouldn't be listening any podcast. You shouldn't be listening any book. You shouldn't be talking to anyone on over the phone because it's useless. Your all sensory. We have 5 sensory inputs actually, like vision, audio, like smells, touching. What else? So all these channels needs to be open and consume that information from nature. Because if you think like how people lived several hundreds years ago, they didn't have anything listening to their ears. So they go to nature, they listen any kind of sound, bird singing, anything. Then visual, you should see trees, nature, not cars, not concrete. No, it's fine if you go on concrete pavement, that's fine, but it should be green neighborhood. For example, it's not the case for me because I do gardening for over 30 years and I grow plants like my whole life. And then sometimes I will stop it, and within 1 or 2 years, I will go back and grow something. It's kind of difficult when you, let's say, renting and you keep changing your renting apartment. It's difficult to carry plants with you. So I had some years without many plants actually. But usually, once I have more settled area, I will start to grow household plants if I live in apartment, because for many years I didn't have my own land. So in a pots. Right now I don't grow anything inside house. I grow everything outside. In the pots, I have a bunch of plants. I grow some foods. Mostly I grow food. So I'm naturally around nature. I don't need to go for 15 minutes. I still need to do exercise, by the way. Sometimes if you do a lot of gardening, that's considered as exercise, even if you don't consider it exercise. Yes, it does. Then, okay, diet, nature, you need exercise. That's the most difficult part for anyone, actually. So that's the reason I have some recipes on my channel, because people they keep asking what I eat, because I don't have any extra weight. I don't have weight issues. And they're asking like what I eat. Now you can go and watch what I eat. It's not a secret. And what I do not eat as well, like sweets. Then I grow my own food. I have around nature gardening channel. Actually, I had a picky eater child, so I have channel about picky eating for kids, because I learn a lot about picky eating. Starting gardening and growing your food in just one area which you can adjust for your child, to solve picky eating. It doesn't work completely 100%. Even someone will say that. So you see a lot of this information on my channel, and some people coming from recipes, some people subscribing because they watch these cute shorts of nature. I have a lot of videos with nature. I just do not have time to edit them and upload. It takes time. Yes, if you don't have access to nature, you can watch them on YouTube. Just make sure that it has sounds. So the best video will be, let's say you see water flow or whatever, that sounds, not when a creator will put music on it. If you watch nature video with music, that's less beneficial for you. You're supposed to be very close to natural or close to nature. Otherwise, you won't get full benefits. Of course, it's much better to go and do with your own eyes, but in case you don't have that option, you should be consuming such type of videos from YouTube, nature. And you need to be even pay attention, not like sitting and consuming for entertainment, for cheap dopamine. No. The more focus you have on that video and noticing all sorts of different things, the better for your mental health. That's the reason you need to address all this. I don't believe you can have full benefit just releasing your trauma. Some people, so it's interesting. Some people really blame their childhood trauma for their miserable life. I don't believe in that. I don't think so. I think that's a complex issue because you are very far. You live an artificial life, not as a human evolve, living in the nature, going to searching foods. You know that searching foods, our ancestors, they burn it 6,000 calories per day. They never been overweight because if you burn 6,000 calories, you won't have any issue with weight. How many calories we are consuming? Maybe people consume like I have no idea actually. I need to see. Maybe you're consuming 3,000-4,000 calories per day, but you're not searching for that food. It's on your table. So your burning calories equal to 2,000. Of course, you're getting overweight. But people who search for food, foraging food, hunting, that's a lot of burning calories. That's the reason even they eat carbs actually. They eat all these carbs, and if you watch their diet, it's mostly carbs. They eat carbs, but they're burning a lot of calories. And nobody talks about that one. For me, it was eye-opening that the fact that still some tribes who live in natural environment, they hunt, sometimes they grow some food, they search for food, harvesting, they're burning much more calories than we do living in the city. It doesn't matter where you live actually, they live much more calories than we do. And of course you need to, that's what I'm gonna do, burning more calories or eating less. Up to you. Okay, I'll end my stream here. I'm gonna see how it goes because for me, live stream is much easier than recording video and posting. It's less consuming of my time. Okay, thank you. Bye.